All right, so it's kind of disturbing though. The British Prime Minister, he's been there since 2016, 2018. He was actually the mayor of London from 2008 to 2016, and he's just been experiencing different symptoms and since March 26th. And when I heard about this on the news, I was like, dang man, Boris Johnson, like he's been getting a lot of flack lately, but as the leader, he was succeeding after Theresa May. But in this particular time now, it's a lot of officials and politicians are getting affected by this, and he's the leader, of that country. You still have to respect that authority. And at the same time now, he's still going through regulations, but he got advice from his doctor. It's getting kind of worse. He was having a fever. He was weak, and he's in intensive care in this particular moment. So just prayers for him. Regardless how you feel about him, just prayers for him. That Boris Johnson will go ahead and just he will survive this and continue to move forward, man. He got like what, 4 children, whatever, and I think his fiance in this particular moment right now, she's experienced different symptoms. So it's a very contagious airborne thing, man. So these testing kits that's gonna be implemented, I believe that Bill Gates is having them set by set in states that are really really affected. Hopefully he might be the one of the first ones to get tested and go ahead and maybe not a cure, but that can kind of treat his symptoms. But we have to really see. But I just really feel like people who do support him, they may be kind of real worried, but he has been tweeting and updating his health status. So Boris Johnson, I don't know too much about him, but I don't want people leader of the country, doing things like the connections that he has. Just pray that he continuously to pull it through and just it won't be a fatal thing. But ICU, I pray the doctors, had the knowledge and the wisdom to do what they need to do. I hope you don't have to be to that point. He has to be in the ventilator. But this is interesting here. So just take that safety precautions. I actually did when I came back from work a little today. They said something with citrus fruit, like if you boil your water on the stove and you have citrus pills, and you combine it with sea salt or cayenne pepper, and you let it steam up a little bit, let it get hot, and you inhale the steam to your nostrils, right, and in your mouth as well, because it destroys the viruses. It can't be able to produce or mutate in 80-degree weather or hot. It's supposed to be technically 133 degrees, but if you continuously to have like that hot air, stuff coming into your nostrils and everything, especially that citrus, it will actually eliminate it and actually help you with your immune system. Like I said, like I'm not a doctor or anything, but this is what people are suggesting. That's what I did. I could be wrong, but it's just little things like that, man. If you want to kind of really lower your chance of receiving this virus, so you guys can take that grain of salt if you want, but there's just something I'm gonna add out there. But yeah, man. So Boris Johnson, just have a speedy recovery, Raymond's family, and let's continue to move forward, man. We all in this together. I'm out. Deuces.